Delivery! Huh?
What are you planning to do with those divorce papers? Are you actually going to file them?
So I'll be working overseas for a few months.
Really? I'm going to miss you.
My name is Keiichi Sato. I'm a graphic designer. But I rarely get the chance to work abroad, so I'm going to make the most of it.
Yeah, do your best.
A few days later. Hello? I'm about to head out today. Where are you? I was worried because you didn't come home.
I didn't want a teary goodbye, so I went out drinking with friends. I drank too much and ended up crashing at one of their places.
She seems to be in a good mood. I have a bad feeling about this. 3 weeks after starting my overseas assignment. Delivery! Huh? Thanks for the signature. She's not answering. What is she thinking sending divorce papers out of the blue? Ugh. I need to head to the office for now.
Hey, you dropped something. Huh? Is this?
Oh, sorry, that's mine. Nagisa is a colleague of mine, and Yui is my boss.
We weren't supposed to see that, were we?
Even Noah, my junior, saw it. Yeah, it got delivered this morning, so I'm still in shock.
What are you planning to do with those divorce papers? Are you actually going to file them?
Something's still bothering me, but for now, I'll try to talk to Chihiro.
What exactly is bothering you? Hey! Don't pry too much! But I'm curious, what is bothering you?
Maybe I should get a woman's perspective on this. So, will you listen?
Wait, what?
After coming home, I had a talk with Chihiro. What's up with these divorce papers?
Hey, what's more important to you, me or your job?
Huh? I never thought in a million years I'd actually be asked this. Well, of course. Both are important. I'm working hard because I care about you.
I can't take it anymore. I'm so lonely. I'm all alone in Japan. What's even the point of being married like this?
I told you I'll be back in a few months, didn't I?
But those months feel unbearable to me. I didn't want it to end like this. How did we even get here?
That's why I said you could come overseas with me. If you're that lonely, you can still come now.
It's impossible. I don't speak English and I really love Japanese food. Plus, I don't have any friends there. So moving abroad is just not an option.
Then there's nothing I can do. The conversation didn't go anywhere, and a few days later.
The poster you designed is a big hit, Keiichi. Your idea to go bold and use red was amazing. I hope I can catch up to you soon. Keiichi, you've got a bold way of using colors.
Yeah, it was really impressive, and the feedback has been great. Keep up the good work. Sure, they asked for a lion motif, so I thought red would be bold and memorable. Glad they liked it. By the way, your wife's still in Japan, right? Isn't she feeling lonely? It must be tough for her with such a wonderful husband overseas.
Is that even relevant right now?
Oh, come on, it's just small talk, right? Haha, nothing's really changed. I'll be back in Japan for a visit in a couple of weeks anyway. But anyway, about the next digital ad. The proposal we got isn't bad, but do you have something else? Something else? Could you give me an example of what you're looking for? Well, I want something with more punch, something unforgettable at first sight. Honestly, the current one feels like something we've seen a lot before.
Really? I don't think there are many with a similar layout or color scheme.
It's more of a gut feeling, hard to explain in words. Anyway, I'm counting on you. I'll bring over a few of the rejected designs.
I made a lot, but they all got rejected.
It can't be helped. Let's rethink it. Oh, by the way, your advice last time really helped me. Thank you. Thanks to you, I made up my mind.
Oh, I've got some time off. Maybe I'll go back to Japan with Keiichi. Oh, me too! I think the staff in Japan are worried, so I was planning to stop by the office. I was also thinking of going back to Japan to see my parents.
Wait, does that mean we're all going back together?
What a coincidence! Yeah, it's nice knowing we'll all be heading back together. I knew it! Everyone's worried about Keiichi. There's no way we could stay quiet after hearing that situation. I'm worried about Keiichi. I'm looking forward to Japanese food anyway.
So, the four of us returned to Japan.
Oh, my shoulders are so stiff. It really feels like it's been a while since we were in Japan. Yeah, it's kind of relaxing.
I didn't expect us all to be on the same flight. What a coincidence, right?
Aren't you standing a bit too close to my husband?
Chihiro? You came to pick me up?
Of course I did. My hubby's back in Japan after a long time. Hubby, huh? But could you back off a little? Keiichi, you better not be flirting with them. I was so lonely here in Japan by myself. You could have been more considerate. Since you're my beloved hubby.
But I already submitted the divorce papers a couple of days ago.
What? So technically, he's not your hubby anymore. So, there's no issue with us being close to him, right? And I was just being friendly as a colleague. There's no other meaning behind it. But you're blushing. What? Yui, you also seemed a bit closer than usual, didn't you? I was just teaching him things as a senior. Wait, what do you mean you submitted the divorce papers?
What do I mean? I contacted you several times after that. You were dead set on getting a divorce, weren't you? You were the one who kept telling me to file them, right?
But I didn't actually think you'd follow through. Normally, you'd come back to Japan, talk it over with me, and throw the papers away.
I don't know what you're on about, but I'm here to talk about alimony and clean up your stuff.
Wait, what did you just say?
Well, well, what a coincidence this is. I actually just got back to Japan today too, and you must be Keiichi's wife, right? You've got such a beautiful wife, I'm jealous.
Taiga?
Huh?
Actually, this is perfect. We wanted to talk to you. So, shall we go somewhere else? We can't exactly talk here, can we?
Huh?
Keiichi, what's going on?
There are too many people here. Let's move somewhere else. I appreciate the invite to your house, but isn't this a bit sudden? The vibe here is...
What do you mean you submitted the divorce papers? And what's this about my stuff in the alimony?
You should know better than anyone.
I don't get what you're saying. Maybe this will jog your memory. Look at these photos and investigation records. There's no talking your way out of this with all this evidence. You two sure seem close.
What? What is all this?
Wait. Keiichi, you investigated me? Why? How? You've been overseas the whole time.
You didn't come home the day before I left, and lately you were distant in your calls and texts. I had a feeling something was up, so I hired a private investigator.
By the way, it's a place run by my friend. They were quick with the job.
I owe you one, Nagisa.
Anytime. No, it's not what you think. I was just asking for advice about you, Keiichi. You two look pretty friendly for just advice.
No, seriously. We just had a lot in common and got along as friends.
Then care to explain this photo?
What? I told you two I was coming back today. But, actually, I came back to Japan over a week ago.
Since Taiga is based in Japan and only sometimes travels, gathering evidence was super easy. Got some clear shots, didn't we? Photography's a hobby of mine. That's not what I asked. And you're so close in this shot. And this place is... Isn't it a place where people very intimate would go together?
No, it's not what you think.
Yeah, and saying you came back earlier than today. That's a lie, right? Because I went to pick you up at the airport just now.
Wouldn't it be weird if we weren't meeting at the airport?
But if you look closely, we didn't even have suitcases with us. We knew Taiga was coming back today, so we waited to catch him.
Never expected him to start the conversation, though. How much do you know?
Let's calm down and talk this over. It's all a misunderstanding.
I saw it with my own eyes. And you're calling it a misunderstanding? That's a stretch. These photos that Noah took, I was there and saw it all.
Keiichi!
This also explains why you never came home that day, doesn't it?
No! I really was at a friend's house that time. I didn't start seeing Taiga until after that. So you're admitting it now? No! By the way, I have a lawyer in the family. If you want to fight this, let's go all the way. How did it come to this?
There's no point in hiding it now. I'll admit it. You're finally coming clean. Come on, just get divorced and I'll take you. I'll make sure you're happy, Chihiro. We're already divorced?
No! You're the only one I love.
What?
I just wanted you to notice me. You were always so busy with work. And I was lonely. I just wanted you to worry about me.
So you deliberately didn't come home, acted cold, and sent the divorce papers to get my attention? That's not it, right? You love me and wanted the divorce. Isn't that right? I'm your number one, right?
Keiichi, you're my number one. I only wanted you to get jealous. I wanted you to say that. If it comes down to a divorce, you'll come back to Japan. That's pretty messed up. Testing someone to prove your feelings isn't right. You can't stand being hurt, but it's okay if the other person is? That's not what I meant, but isn't that what you're doing? You're honest about feeling lonely. But why can't you consider Keiichi's feelings? This is between me and my husband. Stay out of it.
We're not married anymore, though.
Don't say that. Let's just fill out a new marriage certificate. I'll get it from City Hall right now.
There's no point talking anymore. I told you when we were dating. I can never forgive a cheater. I was really burnt because of that when I was younger. That's why I can't ever love someone who's moved on to someone else.
No, that's not it. I wasn't thinking straight. You acted cold because you wanted him to get jealous. But that backfired and made him look into more. This all never would have happened if you just talked things over from the start. Looks like the order of things got all messed up. Please, I'll never do anything like this again. Just forgive me.
What's going on? None of this makes sense. Didn't you say you loved me? I was serious about being with you.
I want Keiichi.
Oh, right. There's one more thing I need to mention.
What?
It's actually for Taiga, not you. The work we were going to do together. It's been cancelled. What? That's mixing personal matters with work.
Don't misunderstand. It has nothing to do with this current situation. I had Fukuyama review the proposal.
Fukuyama? My boss. Why did you bring my contract discussion with him? I ran into him at the party John hosted the other day. I've worked with him a few times before.
So, you talked about the deal then?
Yep. Taiga, about the digital ad you had us working on. Turns out you tried to use one of the rejected concepts for a different project. What? Well, I thought the rejected idea might work for that other project by chance, so... You didn't mention a word of that to us.
Were you planning to use our idea without permission?
No, but it was originally something meant for my company.
That's just an excuse, isn't it? I've already informed Fukuyama. He'll be following up with you later.
What? No way.
Forget about work for now. More importantly, I don't want a divorce.
The divorce papers are already submitted. We're divorced. The house is in my name, and I bought most of the furniture and appliances. Take your stuff and leave.
Wait!
Oh, and can you return the credit card I gave you to use? Since you were only working part-time?
No way! And don't forget, both of you have alimony to pay, so make sure to take care of that. If the payments are late, I'll get the lawyer involved like I mentioned earlier. Make sure you pay up, okay?
Why did it have to come to this?
I was just lonely!
Chihiro and Taiga are now struggling with their alimony payments.
It's so cold. Such a strong draft.
I've even been banned from the cabaret clubs. My only source of fun. I don't even want to think about my debt. Later,
I won't lose to you two. Neither will I. You two may be my seniors, but I'm not backing down.
you all get along so well, don't you? Haha.
Our biggest enemy is Keiichi, isn't it?
Thanks for watching till the end.
Don't forget to subscribe to the channel.